Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below. Hello to all of our new subscribers. Welcome back to all of our normal folks that have been here. So let's just see what's going to come out. All right. Let's just see what's going to come out. And we'll go from there. All right. Already shuffled. Got that stuff out the way. Ooh. Empathy in reverse. First thing that came out my mouth, in my mind is 0 F's. You had grief come out sideways, but I'm going to take it in the reverse. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. All right. Ooh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Unapologetically. Unapologetically. Give no F's. That's what I got. Even though you had death in reverse and then you had regret in the upright. It's like, you know, and then pride in the reverse. Pride in the reverse. I'm loving this. I'm loving this, you know. People don't miss their water until the well runs dry. And 9 times out of 10, you're probably in this new year trying to find some type of pattern of consistency, because I do see different patterns here. You're trying to find a pattern of consistency, and you're trying not to let anything slow you down from this change that you are opening, that you're opening yourself up to, or better yet, you're open to, and it's coming, you know? So it's like, you're aware, and with you being aware, you're like, I hear like you're being accountable, like you're moving with you in mind and no one else. Yeah, underneath that, oh, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I'm loving how you are already looking forward, because indeed, like it says here underneath regret, I know that I cannot change the past. I don't feel you holding it against yourself. I feel you're more of a person that's trying to, you know, if you're going to persevere, you want to persevere knowing that you're going towards a purpose. And what is so crazy is that up underneath the deck, you have all these things. You have all these cards that are up underneath each other, and it explains exactly what is coming. Growth. And you're welcoming it. You're accepting it. You're aware of it. You're not coming off fearful of it, even though like the cross watcher or maybe people around you, they may feel as if, you know, maybe you're the grief in reverse is what I'm thinking, you know, the empathy in reverse. I feel more or less you're making a sound action, a sound movement. You know, you don't have to talk. The sound is in the movement. You know what I'm saying? It's in the action. And what follows with the action is the concept of you have 0 F's. You have 0 fucks. I should be able to say a word by now. Yeah, 4 minutes in. I'm sorry, y'all. I have like the worst sinuses right now. But yeah, you have zero fucks. You're moving on regardless. You're welcoming the change because it's something that you're wanting, and you're unapologetically giving zero fucks on how it makes other people feel, because you're not worried about them. You're putting bets on you. You're not accepting how someone else validates you. You're realizing the validations within yourself. Self accountability, self awareness, holding yourself accountable for your actions and how you move and how you think and the reasoning behind them. I love it. What? I love it. So, definitely confident. Definitely confident. Let's go ahead and see what will pop out. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe. You had pleasure. You had Six of Cups come out in the it came out sideways. Which way should I take it, Spirit? Which way is it leaning more upwards to? Okay, well, it's leaning more upwards this way. So you had the Six of Cups in reverse. You had the Knight of Cups. And you have the Chariot in reverse. Ooh. Make sure when y'all go out, if y'all go out or what may have you, make sure you watch your drink. Make sure you watch your drink. If you decide to get up and leave, you need to make sure, don't even worry about that drink anymore. If you decide to leave a table, leave an environment, and you leave your cup there, when you come back, get a whole new drink. All right? And don't turn towards someone and have a conversation while your drink is out of your sight. All right? Don't do that. You're stronger than that. And even though you may show your strength on your sleeve, some people may see that as a challenge. So be aware and know who it is. You know what I'm saying? Be aware, if there's smoke, there's fire. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Be aware, if there's smoke, there's fire. All right. And then you have the Chariot in reverse. So it's ooh. Oh, so far on the bottom of the deck, you had the seven of what is this? 7 of Wands. You had the 7 of Wands in reverse. Like you're not putting up no fuss. What's going on? Okay. If you're so choosy, no one should just be optional if you're choosy, Spirit says. Don't worry about their feelings. Remember, you don't have any F's to give, right? You're unapologetically choosy, right? Six of Cups in reverse. You're not no, you don't do all that. You know what? You flipped. So what's up? The Hermit. So this is my thing with the Hermit. What is it that you're doing by yourself when no one's looking that's helping to strengthen you? What are you doing? I see a lot of people very well maybe be careful of vices, okay? I understand we may very well use them to be able to relax, but don't let them change you and turn you into an ugly, evil villain. Remember what it is that you're trying to gain your strength and what it is that you're in the dark or in the bushes for. Okay. Look at this. Didn't I just sit here and tell you vices? Vices. Okay. The 8 of Cups. Understand, if it doesn't work out, you still have 2. All right. And even with 2, you can still do something with that where you are able to rebuild. I also hear the movement that you are going forth, all right? You're going forth with the idea, with the concept that, yeah, you cannot change the past. You can move forward, though. And so with you moving forward, you're going to take the glass that 9 times out of 10, you probably feel as if like has the most to offer. And that's what you're going to use to rebuild. Be careful of someone like maybe like making an altar, as well as some of y'all may very well like maybe authors, you may write a lot. All right. Something with online, something with the internet, all right? But it's more or less like maybe journaling would be something that will be able to help you as well. But needless to say, you're moving forward knowing that you still have some self to spare. You know what I'm saying? Like self-preservation. Like you still got something in the reserve to be able to keep going. But again, you need to be careful of your vices though, to be able to move you forward. Here goes that regret. 5 of Cups. Somebody is upset because guess what? They either didn't get what they want. That's what I'm feeling. Some of y'all may have chosen work over building a personal relationship, like on a career type tip. I could see that very well, being that you have pleasure in the reverse. Because sometimes people very well do choose a career over, having personal relationships. We got this Knight of Cups that's coming in. Either it's coming in or it's someone that you already deal with. But this person got smoke around them. And the longer you entertain them, that bitch is going to start sparking and burning. Okay? There's a difference. Look, don't let Taylor Swift fool y'all, Spirit says. When sparks fly, you don't need to sit there and get enthralled. You need to come out of it and be alert. All right? Because this person, like, they're very crabby, They're very crabby. They may be a drinker themselves, but I see them being very crabby. And whatever it is, it's like think of I don't know why Fireball is coming to mind. I don't know why Fireball is coming to mind, but literally like the concept of drinking Fireball and it going down, right? Oh my God, Jesus. Like that's, you know what I'm saying? Sparks are flying. Sparks are seriously flying when I see this person when they're drinking. The gag is that when you go and pick your cup up, say for instance there's a little crab in there, right? You got this little crab in there. All right, be careful of who influences you and what you entertain. Because the moment you pick up that cup, it's like they're going to take you with them. If you're not careful, they will take you with them. And see, once that crab gets on that girl's lip, she's just as good as caught as however he or she first got hooked. All right? This is not an influencer. This is not someone that can help catapult you. This is someone who brings folks down. And when they bring them down, it's because their whole stability is on fire. Spirit says this is why it's good for you to date around. As in, I see 2 different skin tones here. date around so you know what's around you. Spirit says, get to know. Get to know different people. So then that way you know what is around you. And this is why I say be careful what it is that you also do when you by yourself, because what they are doing and what they can influence you to pick up and continue with them is very well the thing that keeps you in the dark, keeps you from, you know, just coming out and vibrantly be your authentic self. You know, don't do that. The sun in reverse. Oh gosh, the devil in reverse. Queen of Wands. Overall energy on the bottom is the Seven of Cups in reverse. Let me tell you. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune up underneath. Yeah, you're like, seriously. And someone needs to start eating right. Anyway, let me tell you. Should you let me tell you. Ooh. Okay, this cross watcher, whoever you dealing with, their inner child. Their inner child is not happy. Their inner child is quite dark. All right? It's quite dark. And for you to see that and for you to decline them, I understand, Queen of Wands, that took a lot of strength for you to do. Especially, I see an older age woman in this picture here. And maybe it took going to court. It took some type of legal action, but let it be known you didn't, even though you may feel as if like that Eight of Cups, you know, you're not broken down, but you know, like, you know, you're not wore out, but you're worn. You know, you come a long way. And with you being older, of course, you know, gravity hits all of us in different ways. But needless to say, this person in this picture here, she looks like she's tired. She's worn out. Maybe on the edge of being fed up. But when she goes in there, when she goes and she handles her business, when I tell you, she is not something to play with. And also, in this picture, I don't see her with nobody. I don't see her with nobody. I see her by herself. So this is why I say someone's choosing career over having someone intimate and close. Maybe very well with all that you've put in, this Queen of Wands is who you stand out to be. And that's great. You chose what was a purpose for you. I don't feel you see it as a sacrifice because, again, Seven of Cups in reverse down below is your overall energy. This was a decision you chose to make. And now you got the Wheel of Fortune coming your way. But I do still feel as if like you're going to decline being in a romantic relationship. Yeah. I don't see, I feel like this is more career based. This is more career based as being like, yeah, Chariot in reverse. Yeah. Some of y'all may very well not be interested in a relationship. Maybe it didn't work out for a number of reasons. But I do feel as if like somebody is shattered. Someone is shattered about something about a relationship. But again, this person, they haven't healed. They haven't done no type of shadow work. You know, they're not being receiving of their higher self because they don't even know it exists. They've been moving in low vibrations this entire time. And once you make a decision that's best for you and you not make a decision where everyone else comes first, things seem to be a lot different. Spirit says water under the bridge. I think that comes with you closing out personal relationships, desiring a personal relationship. You said if I'm going to persevere, I'm going to persevere with a purpose, and I'm going to have zero fucks about it. And see, once you broke free, that's all it took for you to understand. Interesting. I want to clarify something real quick. I want to clarify the double in reverse. Ooh, was this person taking all your money? Nine of Pentacles. This person was taking all your money, couldn't relax. Couldn't balance. Or is it, again, I don't see nobody else in this picture but old girl. Or is it, that you are stronger and you do more and you make more and you're worth more when you're by yourself? I'm loving this. You're more aware of who you are in building your worth. Staying young, staying balanced. Clarify this Queen of Wands. Come on, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, now I could understand. You went from a Nine of Pentacles to an 8. So somewhere in here, did you make some type of investment? You went from a Nine of Pentacles to an 8. I don't feel like you would throw your money away, I don't feel like you'll throw your money away, but I do feel as if like it's an investment. I'm proud of the fact that you waited until you had a Nine of Pentacles and you felt good and confident and back secure and balanced before you make that decision. Some of y'all may very well have some type of skill in fixing things with like small batteries, maybe clocks, something mechanical. Maybe some of y'all's talents. All right. That's where your money went. Okay. So it's either one or two things as to why it is. There's a pentacle missing. And it's because either you... Okay, well, if you didn't spend it in your craft, guess what you spent it on? Some type of mental health, some type of service, some type, like you go and talk to someone, you see someone, but you're talking to a therapist. I like that. I like that for you. I like that for you. You feel that there's more luxury. There's more luxury in you being able to relax with sound and well-balanced mental health than it is for you to go out and spend your money on recklessness. I like that. I also see you saving as well. And it's so crazy because you left Eight of Cups. And in your energy, underneath the deck, you had a Four of Cups. I feel like you went from being over it to getting back into it. You know what I'm saying? I like that for you. I like that for you. Yeah, I like that for you. Again, double confirmation. You had change in the bottom of the deck. I love that. I love that. Yes, you doing for you. You're doing for you, and that's all is to it. No fucks given. I'm unapologetic about it, and I said what I said. Go you. I love that for you. So this is what I have for you. So far. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope everyone continues to do right. So that's all I have. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to y'all later.